Well, for decades, anyone calling that National Suicide and Crisis Hotline had to dial the full 11-digit 1-800 number to get the help they needed.
Then last year, it changed to a much shorter, much easier to remember 3-digit number, 988, which had a soft launch here in Maine a few months ago.
However, as News Center Maine's Zach Blanchard shows us in tonight's Let's Talk About It report, that rollout is still facing some challenges.
Maine Crisis Line.
With every call comes the chance.
How can I help you?
To save a life.
We do save lives. I know we do.
Every time an operator picks up the phone here at the Maine Crisis Line, they're meeting someone at their worst.
We just want to be there to listen to you and help you to get the support you need.
Tracy Malwitz runs the program for the Opportunity Alliance.
There's no judgment. You know, there's no one on the other side shaming you.
The Crisis Line has been around for more than 50 years. It fields as many as 10,000 calls a month, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. About 6 months ago, Maine joined the nationwide rollout of 988, an easier number to get people the help they need.
Easier, and also just to delineate between 911 and 988. 988 will help folks in those mental health situations, and 911 will, be able to deal with crisis at hand.
The research shows, and the data is really clear, that hotlines, response lines save lives.
The problem? Not everyone can get through.
So you won't get that direct connection back to the Maine Crisis Line, like someone who has a 207 area code.
It means if you have an out-of-state number and dial 988, your call won't be answered here by someone in Maine. Instead, it will go here to a call center in the state of your area code or to a centralized hub. From there, the call can be forwarded back to Maine, but officials say the number of people affected is small.
There was some national research that this would probably impact less than 10% of individuals who might be needing to access services through the crisis line. And we look forward to our federal partners working on a fix for this as we move forward.
Maine Crisis Line, how can I help you?
Back at the Maine Crisis Line, the other concern is having enough staff to meet the growing demand. The job can, in many ways, be a thankless one.
When you have 300 to 400 to 500 calls coming in a day, and you have, a staff of 5 working those shifts, and call after call after call where people are in crisis and in need, I think people, don't understand the impact that can have on an individual person. And
it's the positive impact on others, though, that keeps Malwitz and her team going. Because with every call is a chance to make a difference, a chance to start again.
Zach joins us live in studio now to talk more about this challenge. So Zach, you mentioned staffing as one of the issues with the helpline right now. How many numbers are we talking about in terms of job openings now?
Yeah, well, statewide, there is a shortage of mental health professionals in general. Specifically at the Crisis Line, they're hiring for at least 5 positions right now. But everyone I talk to says it's really important to understand that this is just one piece of a really complex puzzle of mental health resources in the state, and all of which they need more funding for. But at the end of the day, this is a big step in the right direction to getting people the help they need.
Really interesting. Zach, thanks for taking a look into it. If you or someone you know needs help, you can reach the Maine Crisis Line 24/7 by calling or texting 988 or 1-888-568-1112.